Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. In the last class, I stopped at there is if you can give the wrong position, instead of going your program, some wrong kind of, you have to give some message. That means you entered the wrong input. Okay, you entered the wrong input. That means that is the invalid position. Okay, invalid position. Okay, the next one is here only the position, starting position, but there is no ending position. Only the starting position, there is no ending position. Suppose I will give the starting position and also ending position of an array. Okay, from the starting position, suppose I have the 100 elements in an array, I have to display only from 10th element to 25th element. That means A is an array here, A having the 100 elements, A having the 100 elements. Okay, I have to display, okay, 10 to 25. Okay, 10 to 25. I will display 10 to 25 numbers. This is the starting index. Okay, 10 is the starting index here, 25 is the ending index. Okay, how can you display your array like this? Okay, 10 colon 25 like this. That means you have to enter the what is the starting index, what is the ending index. Okay, what is the starting index? What is the ending index? Okay, now instead of position here, I will write it start and end. Start and end. Okay, look here. Okay, here the position, I will read the enter the starting position. This is the start position. The next one, ending position. Okay, this is the end. Okay, read the starting position and read the ending position. Now you will write it. I will tell you what is the positions here. First, without positions, check it. Suppose you will start from start. Okay, end with end. Okay, end with end. This is the program. Okay, you have to read both starting position and also ending position. That's all. Okay, that's all. Okay, first you can enter the array. What is the size of array? Next, read the array. Next one is get the starting position and get the ending position. You can get the ending position. Okay, this is about writing the array from starting position to here. Start is the starting position, and is the ending position. Okay, now I will check it. Execution of this program. Enter the size of array. Suppose I will take the 10 elements. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, here I want to display from this array from this is the second position to 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth position. Okay, I have to display from second position to sixth position. That is starting position from sixth position. You will get only second position is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. Understand how do you write this program? Gangotri, actually I given this task to you.
Yes, sir.
This is the way you have to finish the program. Okay, first read the size of the integer, size of the array. Next one is read the array. Next you can read the starting index. What is the starting position? What is the ending position? Okay, what is the ending position? Okay, now here, what is the starting position here? The size is 10 means starting position is 0. Okay, starting position is what are the indexes here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are the positions of the index of array values. Okay, index values are starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now, okay, at the same time, suppose I will give the negative value and also I will give the positive, that means more than 9. Okay, more than 9, definitely you should not get the value. You should not print the values. Suppose less than 0, you will get array index out of bounds. Okay, you will get array index out of bounds. Suppose if I can enter the invalid position, okay, in between 0 to 9, I cannot enter. I cannot enter the values from 0 9, the positions. Okay, I will get the wrong results. My test cases are failure. Okay, for with wrong results, that means what is the wrong inputs here? Array index out of bounds before 0 and after 9, whatever the value I can enter, okay, my program will give the wrong output. Okay, how can you solve means here you have to follow the same concept what I was following in the previous class. Same thing you have to follow here. You have to check it what's the starting index. Okay, what's the starting index is 0. You know what's the starting. Suppose your start value is less than 0 and the n value is greater than, okay, n minus 1. Okay, is greater than, not n minus 1, is greater than n means, okay, you will get the array index out of bounds. That means your program is not in good. That means you will write it start is greater than or equal to 0. In the previous, both conditions are written on position. But here we have the two variables, that is the start and end. End is less than or equal to, sorry, start is greater than or equal to 0. End is less than or equal to n. Okay, now you write this one. Control S. Write the else block. System dot out. Println invalid position. Okay, invalid position. Okay, now we can run this program. Array size is, enter the array 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90, 100. Okay, here the starting position, if I can give the minus 1, if I can give the minus 1, okay, invalid position. Enter the ending position also. Ending position is, suppose whatever the ending position, minus 1 means you will get invalid position. Okay, you will get invalid position. Okay, one more here, you have to, I skipped in the last class. Whenever you can read the n value here, the size of array, whenever you can read the size of array, for quality of your program, you have to maintain the quality in your program. What kind of input is entered by the user? You have to check always what kind of input your program has processed, but what kind of input the user can enter. Always you have to keep in mind these 2 points. The first point, what kind of input your program has processed. Okay, what kind of input your program has processed and what kind of input the user can give. Okay, if the user can give the wrong kind of input, your program is not processed. That means you have to consider that also. Suppose here I will give the n value 0. What happens? What will happens? If I will give the n value 0 here, what will happen? The size of array is 0. Okay, the size of array is 0. Suppose, okay, I will run the program. Enter the size of array here, 0. Enter array, enter the starting position. Where is the array here? Once you can write 30, 40. The starting position is 1, ending position is 3. Invalid positions. Invalid position. That means that is wrong. You have to check it what is the size of array also. You have to check it what is the size of array also. That is the quality. What kind of input, that value, what is the n value, that value should be greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then only you have to read the values. Then only you have to read the array. Otherwise, what is the need to read the array? If n value is equal to 0 here, the size of array is 0. Where is the elements in the array? How many, at least, how many minimum number of elements in an array? At least, all of you understand my question? At least how many minimum number of elements in an array?
2, sir.
Huh? One is also enough. Suppose how many number of, suppose in a class having the 30 members boys, 30 members girls. Okay, the maximum size of array is 30. But one day only one girl will attend the class. Only one girl is attend the class. Now what's the size of girls array? What's the size of girls array? 1. How many minimum number of elements in an array means 1 is also accepted. 1 is also accepted, no problem. This is the valid int a is equal to 10. Why not? That is valid. No error. Where is the red line here? No red line. That is also accepted. Okay, that is also accepted. Okay, next one. Suppose you have to find, you have to, okay, filter that one also. If n value is, what is the condition? N is greater than 0, then you have to read the values. You have to assign the values. That means first of all you have to allocate the memory and also allocate the memory and also you can read the array also. You can read the array also. If n is not greater than 0, else I will write it system dot out dot println array size is not correct. If it is array size is not correct, what can you process? Nothing you can process, just return. Just return. When you can process the array, if the size of array is greater than n, you can process. Suppose the size of array is less than 0 means, less than or equal to 0 means, what is the need to enter the input? Just your program has terminated. Number of times you can execute the program with the zero input, the size of array is 0, the program has terminated. What is the need? If suppose I will execute this program, show the what is the difference of previous program on this one. Suppose here I will give the 0. Array size is not correct. If array size is 0 means what is the input to your program? Array is the input for your program. If there is no size for array, okay, how can you read the array? How can you process your array? If there is no array, array size is 0 means no array. If no array, how can you, what can you process? If you have the input, then you have to process. It is starting index or ending index or whatever. Okay, understand? Definitely, this is very important. Okay, this is very important. Whenever the size of array, whenever you can read the size of array, okay, if maybe the user can, may or may not be, the user can enter the chance to 0. Size of array, is there any size of array 0? No, that's the problem. You have to check it all these things. Okay, you have to check it all these things. Okay, with all
Sir,
uh,
sir, one doubt, sir.
mm,
Sir,
ask.
in if condition star greater than or equal to 0,
Mm,
logical and end is less than n, sir.
where and is
Less than n.
okay, and is less than n. Okay, good. And is less than or equal to n minus 1. Less than or equal to, write it
Okay,
n
sir.
minus 1 and is less than n. Okay, good. Okay, now once again today I will send the all the programs with all test cases. Okay, I will send it. I will post it. Okay, all of you check in our Google Classroom. All of you follow in Google Class. Everyone, everyone has followed.
Yes, sir.
Their videos also there. You have to. If any doubts, you have to hear, listen once again. You have to listen once again. Okay, this is the output for this test case. Okay, then, okay, fine. Okay, I think here I explained a lot of programs on one-dimensional array. That means for loops and different types of operations on for loops also. Suppose this is the program for you can enter the starting index and an ending index. How can you display the array of values in a given positions? In a given positions. Okay, next one you have to try. Okay, I think all of you open the Python website. All of you open the Python website. W3 schools Python. All of you open. There you will go to NumPy, number Python. Okay, number Python, whatever, what is the code you have to write there, within the single statement you have to done. You have to be done. Suppose in array in Python, I will show here. Suppose A is equal to array having the 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. A is equal to, now I'll write it, print A 1 to 4. A 1 to 4. Okay, this is the two statements for above program replacement in Python. Within two statements, from 1 to 4, I have to display from 1 to 4. What is an array here? What is an array? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1 to 4. You'll get 20, 30, 40, 50. Such kind of operations, a lot of operations in the number Python. Okay, go through the W3 schools, execute the program, and you write the same logic in Java or in C. Actually, I given this task to Gangotri 1 week back. Okay, I said to her, okay, just to follow the Python site, Python website, you have to learn the Python at the same time the Python, how the Python statements are executed, the same functionality you have to do in C and C++, in C and Java. Okay, in C and Java. This is a way of learning. Okay, at the same time at the same time in the process you will learn the Python also. You will learn the Python also. Pandas, NumPy, these all are very important for statistical learning. Statistical learning. Okay, all of you, if anybody up to now also not open the Python website, that is Python, W3 Schools Python, you have to open and go through the NumPy. Okay, go through the NumPy. From there, okay, here how many number of programs I will explain. Per day, two to three programs, the class has finished. Every day I will explain only the programs means. What about the remaining concepts? Okay, you have to try. You have to take your problems from the Python. That means how the Python statements are executed. The same statement you have to implement in your Java or C. This is the way of learning. Okay, next one. Come to the matrices. Up to now, I finished the one-dimensional arrays. Next, I will go to two-dimensional arrays. Two-dimensional array means that is called as a matrix. How can you declare the two-dimensional array? Int AA, two brackets. A int AA. First, you can read the matrix. First, simple, you have to read the matrix. That's enough. If you don't know how to read the matrix, then how to add the matrices? Read the matrix and write the matrix. Read the matrix and write the matrix. This is the matrix. Okay, this is the matrix. Now, having the R and C. R comma C. Okay, then you can read the what is the row of the matrix, what is the column of the matrix. Okay, you need already. Now we can declare the scanner S is equal to new scanner of system dot new, new scanner of system dot new. Next, Mr. Gopi Krishna. Now he is attending. Okay, next, system dot out dot println enter rows and columns. rows and columns. Okay, row is equal to s dot next int, s dot next int, and column is equal to s dot. Up to now, no logic. Just read the rows and column value. We will check it. Suppose here I will enter row is less than 0. Okay, row is less than 0 and columns are also less than 0, less than or equal to 0. Any one value less than or equal to 0 I can enter. Okay, then what will happen? System dot wrong input println wrong input. The wrong input are written. Once it is wrong, you know this is wrong. What is the need to process? No need to process. If having the return, no need of else, then you can start the reading of the matrices. How many loops are required for reading the matrices? How many loops are required? How many for loops are required to read the matrices? For I is equal to 0, 2 loops are required. I is less than R and I plus plus. For into j is equal to 0, j is less than c, j plus plus. What do you read? This is a two-dimensional array, int a of ij, int a of ij. This is a two-dimensional array. Simply you have to write it equal to s dot next int, s dot next int. That's it. Reading of matrices is over. This is the reading of matrix. Next, writing of matrix. Writing means printing. Okay, printing of matrix. Same, two for loops are required. Okay, here instead of this, you write it system dot out dot println is a of, don't write the println, print f, I will write it the printf percentage d comma percentage d slash d comma a of ij. Okay, of ij. Then another for loop has completed. We'll go to, that is row has completed means we will go to next row. That is system dot out dot println. It is the program. Okay, this is the program for reading the matrix and writing the matrix. Okay, now first I will show the what are the test cases here. 1 minute. What's the problem with nested? Oh, sorry, what's the problem identified? Anybody has identified what's the problem? Before reading the matrix, you have to instantiate it. That is new int of R and C. The statement has missed. This is not a C language. Okay, this is not a C language. Before using the array, that should be instantiated. But there is no statement in the previous. Only I have declared the array, but not instantiated. Now this is instantiated. Now run the program. Suppose here I will give the rows 0 and columns 0. Wrong input. Rows 0 and rows with zeros and with number of zeros. Anyone the rows are 0 or columns are 0. No need to read it. Okay, no need to read the input. Okay, then you'll go to, that is one test case has finished. Okay, one test case has finished. The next test case, what is the need of reading the matrix? Hide the matrix. Test case 1. This is the test case. This is the input and output. Next, the next test case, now I will give the matrix. Number of rows are 2 and columns are 2. Okay, here that is 1, 1. What happened? Missing percentage T. System.out.println percentage D, percentage D. System out.
Sir, maybe in percentage one, sir, we should remove.
Percentage
Comma should be removed, sir.
comma is not
Between
a
percentage.
That's not a problem.
Okay, sir.
Printf having the percentage d that is in string, that's not a problem. Okay, we'll write with print instead of printf, I will write it with print. In the print, system dot out dot print. A of I j. Okay, with concatenation, I will write this plus it is the output. Okay, here one more I miss system dot out dot println out dot println enter matrix. Okay, enter matrix. Enter matrix. Okay, enter matrix. Now this is very clear. I will give 0 and 3 columns. The matrix is 1, 1, 1. The reading and writing of the matrix. The reading and writing of the matrix. Okay, these are the second test cases. I think no more test cases here. Just you will give the input and output. Already tested with test case 2 with wrong inputs. We already tested with wrong inputs. That is, if row is equal to 0, column is equal to 0, ultimately we will get the wrong input. We ultimately will get the wrong input. In the last class, I said that is while in nested for loops. Okay, instead of here, what is the concept here? Directly you can print the matrix. Now I will print that is the filterized. Here I filterized that is diagonal elements, upper triangle elements and lower triangle elements. How do you filter? If I is equality j. Control Z. I will copy this. Control X. If I is equality j. This is the statement. If else if I is less than j, else this is also way you have to print the matrix. Not a problem. For understanding, you have to get the more knowledge. That's all. What kind of values space are in the matrix? Any change of output? No change of output. You have to display the matrix like this also. That's not a problem. But that is lengthy. That's why we are not following. But you will get the more knowledge in such a way. Means what is the position? How can you filter the position of a page? The position of page in a matrix. Suppose now I want to display only the diagonal. Okay, now I want to display only the diagonal. Display only diagonal elements. Display only diagonal elements. Display only diagonal elements means remove it. No need of all these things. In the else block, simply write it system dot out dot print. You will give the space. You will give some space also. You will give some space. Only will get the diagonal. Okay. Result compilation. Static solution and searching for okay, I will check it. But this the definitely will get the output for this program. I think that's not a problem in program. Okay, I will copy it. You will get the output. Definitely will get the output for this.
Sir,
Ah,
sir, in previous program, maybe the in starting package Sanjana is missed, sir.
but here,
Here
oh,
only,
sorry,
sir,
sorry,
package
sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
initial.
Very good, very good, very good. Think I missed that. This is the package. Now we can run this. Very good, Gangotri. We'll find out. Okay, this is the diagonal. Okay, in the previous, the pairs are printed, but here the matrix the values in the matrix are printed. The values in the matrices are printed. Next one, this is the diagonal. Suppose we have to display only the is greater than j. That means this is a lower triangle. It's a upper triangle. Display only upper triangle. This is the upper triangle values. Okay, these are the upper triangle values. This is the program for upper triangle. So only you have to change the print position. Remaining are same as usual. This is the test cases. This is the output of the program. Next one, for lower triangle, I is less than j. Printing the lower triangle. Lower triangle. How you can run this? Problem here. go somewhere. It will take more spaces. Can just I move here one more space, you will get the same. Okay. Means suppose if you want to get the diagonal, suppose you want to write the program for only diagonal, what's the test case?
I equal to j, sir. I double equal to j.
Not that is for finding the element in a diagonal, positions of the diagonal, but I am not asking positions here. First of all, if you want to find out the diagonal, the trace of the matrix, for which matrix having the trace? For
Square matrix, sir.
square matrix means if R is equality C, if rows and columns of the given matrix is equality C, that's the first test condition. If R is not equal to C, how do you find out the trace? How do you find out the trace? We cannot find the trace. Okay, likewise, like this, you have to